Des Moines police say that a man is now in custody in connection to a robbery that happened downtown yesterday.
So here's what police are telling us. Yesterday, just after noon, someone reported they saw a person robbing another person at 12th Street and Mulberry Street. Officers nearby responded, then arrested Anthony Liggins.
Police say based on their initial investigation, Liggins went up to the 44-year-old man and asked him for a cigarette. The man, the victim rather, told Liggins he doesn't smoke. Then Liggins told the victim to get on the ground, pulled cash and items from his pocket, and then made the man do push-ups. Liggins is now being charged with second-degree robbery.
It's now 8:03. We are now getting unofficial results from two special elections last night in Polk County, one in Runnels and one in Mitchellville. Over in Mitchellville, according to the Polk County Auditor's unofficial results, Jerry Kyle ran unopposed and won the 4-year city council seat with 88% of the vote. Cody Benton ran unopposed and won the 2-year seat with 86% of the vote. Then over in Runnels is where things get a bit unclear. Unofficial results from the auditor shows Josh Davis, who ran unopposed, did win the mayoral race with 69% of the vote. However, for the 4-year city council seat, Corey Walker Zapata, who ran unopposed, only received 46% of the vote. 54% were write-ins. It's not clear yet who won. For the 2-year city council seat, no one ran. There were 60 write-in votes. It's also not clear at this time what those votes say.
A Tennessee man will spend 6 years in prison after pleading guilty to statutory rape charges involving a West Des Moines teen that he communicated with on Snapchat. Investigators say Martin Amaya Sandoval Jr. drove to Iowa last year and took the teen back to Tennessee. Prosecutors say that they had multiple sexual encounters before the teen reported that they had been kidnapped. Amaya Sandoval will now have to register as a sex offender and not have any contact with the victim or their family.
John Deere is asking workers covered under the UAW to extend their current labor contract by 2 years. They're asking for a decision by August 31st. Now, John Deere says the move would provide stability during an uncertain agricultural economy and keep the agreement in place through 2029. According to UAW leaders, the company's offer includes 4% pay raises for this year and next, along with a $3,000 ratification bonus. Union officials say John Deere initiated the offer, not the UAW.
Cleanup continues for families displaced by flooding over on Des Moines' east side, with some people now returning to find many of their belongings either lost or damaged. Jason Ackerman says everything that survived matters more than what was lost. He and his family were still in the process of moving in when the waters hit, leaving them to pick up the pieces and start anew.
Being low income, on a housing voucher, having someone with a disability that needs to be on a ground floor, there wasn't a lot of places for us to go.
Ackerman and his family say that they are grateful for the support that they've received from the community.
This morning, 2 people are in the hospital after a car was pulled from a pond in Waukee yesterday. Waukee police say a caller reported a submerged vehicle on Manchester Boulevard around 4 p.m. Now, witnesses told police they saw the car go right into a small pond. Officials say first responders from the Waukee Fire Department began the rescue efforts.
And they were able to extricate 2 people from the van. Both people were taken to the hospital. I do not have updates on their conditions right now.
Right now, police say it's unclear how the crash happened and the investigation is ongoing.
It is now 8:05, and this morning we are hearing from city officials in Des Moines as well as law enforcement and Metro hospitals about the impact fireworks had over the recent holiday weekend. Now, Des Moines police say that fireworks-related calls for service were up 7% this year from last year between July 1st through 5th. Sergeant Paul Parizek says that this comes at a time when workload overall is increasing for police this year, and he says that he can't pinpoint why exactly that there are more calls in 2026. Now, for Des Moines public parks, only 5 saw debris left behind from setting off fireworks. That's down from 12 parks last year.
We transitioned from being reactive to just picking up this debris to being more proactive. So we team up with our police department. We have staff that volunteer to work overtime that create a presence in our park system. And then they simply ask people that are lighting off fireworks to no longer do so. And we get great compliance.
The Des Moines Fire Department says they responded to 2 structure fires and 12 outdoor fires. As for the hospitals, Unity Point says that its workers over there treated 7 fireworks-related injuries here in Des Moines, and Mercy One says 10 people over there had minor fireworks injuries.